in my yard, more shoes than the bra, little kids.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Shaw B, aka Mr. Red Cup Chronicles. Me and my red cup, just me and my red cup. You never see me without when I keep a red cup. Man, I'm here to talk to y'all today about this Nas King Disease album, you know what I'm talking about. It was released last Friday, August the 14th, you know what I'm saying. First thing I'm gonna get into is the production on the album. Everything was done by Hit Boy, and I think some songs was co-produced by an in-house producer on Mass Appeal named G Code. When I first heard about the album being done with Hit Boy, I wasn't too crazy about the idea because of the songs that I heard prior with Nas and Hit Boy, Royal and Another Black Girl Lost. They really wasn't, like that to me, Pardon me if y'all hear sirens or whatever. I'm outside somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of emergency vehicle passing, but anyway, but overall, the production actually sounds good with Nas. It's a couple of just crazy beats on there, that's just crazy to me. But overall, it's more of a cohesive feel, and they match Nas's style. You know what I'm saying? It's like Nas need beats that won't drown him out, and these beats give it that feel and more of a, I hate to say, like more of a soulful feel that we probably looking for more in the Kanye album. But that's how I feel about that. As far as features, I was a little worried about that too. I seen guys like Lil Durk. I seen Foreign Fivio, who I never heard of. I seen ASAP Ferg. Who else? I was happy about to see the Firm reunion on there. I seen Big Sean on there. I was, I don't really listen to Big Sean like that, but I can see how that can come about. But anyway, I seen the interview with Nas. He talked about how the features came through, and basically, Hit Boy, brought him to the table, and Nas is surprisingly a big fan of Lil Durk, so that's how that came. And also that's how the Foreign Fivio feature came, and Nas agreed to do type of a drill music type of song, but it really wasn't drill music. But as far as the theme of the album is called King Disease, it is basically, King Disease means gout. It's basically like overindulging in food and liquor and wine, or anything that you're overindulging in. And my take from what I got from the album King's Disease, and from Nas' standpoint, is a lot of, I feel like from listening to it, I feel like his King's Disease has a lot to do with women. It has a lot to do with outside people thinking what he should do with his life, and things like that. Like, this album has a lot to do with like little idiosyncrasies in life, like, so there's a lot of layers to this album. So I can see some people not really gravitating to it at first, but if you're sitting down listening to it for a couple times, it becomes more and more introspective. As far as the women stuff on the album, like I always tell people, it's a lot of disconnect with black women and black men in our society. Like, just the miscommunication. Like, he talks about domestic violence. He talks about, when things like that happen, the women should leave, and sometimes they stay, and sometimes the man should leave, and sometimes they end up staying too long. You know what I'm saying? So the situation might get out of hand. He also talks about maybe dating, his situation, dating younger women, and the generational gap, and how they perceive things to work. Like, how you want somebody to chase you, and he's basically saying he don't have time for the juvenile stuff. Like, and in one part in the song, he says she's sick of his one word responses, so he responds back, "Call me," and then his next line, she's stalling, playing the game of who gonna call who first. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a lot of things in there, but it is basically getting back to, like, we need each other. You know what I'm saying? Like the song Until the Wars Won with Lil Durk, that's what basically the song is about. Like, we can't keep fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? We need each other to build our black family and our black communities to get where we want to be. We can't keep going at each other. You know what I'm saying? We just can't. Even the Firm song, the guys' verses are basically talking about how they used to treat women like possessions and like how they wouldn't fall in line and stuff like that, you know. Later on in the album, he gets into things about why is it when a black man makes it always got to be coming with some, they joined the Illuminati, why they couldn't make it, you know, just from grinding and stuff like that. He talks about basically a lot of stuff I would perceive as things that people may have said to him, like, don't move out the hood. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it real. But as soon as they make it, they leave the hood. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying, you know, other stuff like, he say in that song, like, Queen, if you hear something, just let it go, forgive. A lot of women forgive, but they don't forget, just let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole lot of levels in life in this, like things that can bring us down from being who we want to be. Like, we all want to be great in life, but can we handle being great in life? Like, the things that come with certain statuses, or you know, it could be at your regular job. You could get a promotion and you be drunk with power, you know, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff like that. Let me see. Car 85. That's a song about, I guess, just getting in a taxi cab, you know, and it's different. It's not like a lot of cabs in New York. It could be a regular car. You feel what I'm saying? You get in, they might have a CD player car. You just talking about different, like almost Uber. You know what I'm saying? Almost like Uber. Excuse me. He talking about riding around, getting to play his music, you know, doing illegal things in them. The song Spicy, that's the song with ASAP Ferg and Foreign Fibio. That's the amp song on the album. Like, it's a bonus track. It really don't fit the feel of the album, but the beat's so crazy. Like, Nas talking that ish on there. Like, all of them talking that ish on there. Like, I like when Nas getting that bag, that I'm that dude bag. I like that. I seen some people say Nas might have been out of pocket a little bit. I disagree with that. I think, you know, the production on the album is in sync. Like, he's not out of pocket at all. He's feel way more energetic on this album. It's a verse on here on The Cure. I think, yeah, The Cure is basically explaining almost the things that can help cure your own King's disease. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was putting yourself, he's basically talking about himself, but it's almost like a trip to the psychiatrist of ideas that you can put in your head that might help you to look at yourself and how you can overcome your gluttonous ways, or your overpowered ways, or the things that you may become victim to of something that's not letting you elevate. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of breakdown, there's a lot of layers to the album. You understand what I'm saying? Off of first listen, I gave it an 8. I listened to it about 4 or 5 more times. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. You know what I'm saying? What I was missing off the album is one of them crazy ass Nas stories that had me going crazy. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of those, you know, he got the blue bins. The story on there is okay, but it's nothing real crazy. It's like real simple. The beat's real dope. And it's missing one of the New York gritty ass New York songs. You know what I'm saying? But Nas is in his 40s. He's not in the projects no more, so I can understand it. But that's just me. That's what I would have liked. On the songs King's Disease, it sounds like he's throwing a little couple of subtle shots at people that call themselves kings. I don't know if he's talking about rappers in the rap game, or, you know, people in certain statuses, saying if, like, if you was a king, you wouldn't be going through this. You know what I'm saying? You'd be pulling your people up. You wouldn't be false in this. You wouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like he's throwing some shots at some people. That's just me. You feel what I'm saying? But overall, I give this an 8.5. It's very good to see Nas back in his bag. It's just a dope time, and in hip hop. I don't know. I seen some reviews saying maybe album of the year. I wouldn't go that far, but it's a very good, solid Nas album. Like, Life is Good, Lost Tapes, Nasir. It's right up in there. It might be a little better than Life is Good. You know what I'm saying? I really like Life is Good. But other than that, man, I can see people not gravitating to it off of first listen, depending on what kind of vibe you on. Like, if you want a vibe where you want to party and get entertained and all that, nah, this is a more smooth, grown-up album. You lay back, you sit back, you catch a lot of gems in it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go back and listen. You're going to catch more gems, you know what I'm saying? More gems. But it's not overly teaching. It's not like Untitled. It's not like Nostradamus. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? It's gems that you're going to catch. You feel what I'm saying? And that you're going to think about and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That would, you know what I'm saying? I might be going through that. That's something I can do. You know what I'm saying? It's just gems in life. But yeah, I can see later on, I can see definitely 5-10 years from now, we can go back and say maybe this was a classic, because it's going to age well. It's going to age well. It's one of those type of albums and the mood on it. But yeah, it's Shaw B, Mr. Red Cup, me and my Red Cup. You never see me without one. Well, today you see me without one. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on the move. But that's my Nas King Disease review. Y'all be cool.